Із-за этого клини були.
Russia announced that it had completely taken over the Kursk region. After the announcement that all Ukrainian forces in the Kursk region had been removed from the region, a 3-day ceasefire was declared. After the 3-day ceasefire ended, clashes between Russia and Ukraine resumed. In the peace talks, Russia announced that it would never withdraw from the regions it had captured, and Crimea, increasing the tension. While all this is happening, destruction and war continue on the front. Let's make strategic analyses of the conflicts that are experienced together. The Ukrainian 4th International Legion unit is blockaded by Russian troops as it is about to withdraw from the Luhansk region. Ukrainian soldiers are caught in the crossfire of this conflict. They are unable to move. They just hold their positions and return fire. Ukrainian soldiers are constantly trying to help each other with support fire. Moreover, they cannot come together. According to reports, 6 Ukrainian soldiers lost their lives in this conflict. Russian air defense system BUKM-3 was detected by the Ukrainian K2 battalion. The vehicle, which is being tracked by drones, moves towards the wooded area to camouflage itself. The Russian vehicle, which has found a very good position for itself, does not know that it is being followed. After stopping at a stationary position, Ukrainian artillery hits the air defense system. The $40 million vehicle is completely destroyed. It creates a huge explosion with the ammunition it carries. In the meantime, you can support us by liking and commenting on our content. We need this to continue producing these videos. A Russian convoy with 7 tanks detected by the Ukrainian 54th Mechanized Brigade on a logistics route near the Oblast is attacked with Javelin rockets. With the visual support from the drone, artillery fire, and most importantly, the attack that started with the Javelin, the convoy does not even understand what is happening. The Russian soldiers, who do not know what to do, start to disperse to different places. As long as they stay together, this makes them easier targets. As far as the vehicles in the convoy are determined, they consist of T-72, T-80, and a few infantry carrier armored vehicles. While the attacks continue, the vehicle trying to escape cannot find a place to hide. Their location makes them an obvious target. The Russian vehicles are being destroyed one by one by the 54th Mechanized Infantry Battalion. At that moment, a Russian infantry carrier trying to escape is seen trying to get away from the area quickly. However, after the hit it received, the vehicle, which is completely immobile, remains where it is. Russian soldiers get out of it and start to escape. The entire Russian division is now completely dispersed. All their efforts to escape are not enough to save them, because there is no place to hide. Russian tanks try to find targets and hit them, but they are completely defenseless against the Javelin. We see once again the importance of this weapon, which has been giving Russian forces a very hard time since the beginning of the war. When you look at the terrain, it is in complete chaos. This is a place where there have been hundreds of clashes before. This is an oblast region. The Ukrainian 12th Special Operations Brigade Azov unit is trying to dig a hole in the road to block the Russian armored vehicles coming towards them while retreating from the Zaporizhia region, since the mines they are going to detonate create a big hole in the area where they explode. The vehicles cannot get out of this hole, or they have to struggle a lot. The explosives have been successfully placed. After that, they just wait for them to explode. This whole process is being done to slow down the advance of the Russian forces. Throughout the war, these kinds of logistical blocking operations are constantly being carried out. A tank belonging to the Ukrainian 52nd Mechanized Infantry Battalion carries out a single-handed attack on an abandoned settlement. In this operation, which was carried out against Russian infantrymen who had settled in abandoned houses upon receiving intelligence, the Ukrainian tank creates great destruction throughout the region. All operations carried out by Ukraine this week were aimed at increasing defense and preventing the advance of Russian forces. Many Russian soldiers were neutralized in ruined houses, while the Ukrainian armored vehicle managed to leave the area without any damage. If the infantry does not carry any anti-tank weapons, they are forced to wait helplessly, as in this situation. In these footage, there are Russian soldiers detected by FPV drones. The Russian soldiers, who are waiting unaware of what is going to happen, all the ruins entered by Russian soldiers, who were watched for a while, are detected, are soon subjected to an artillery attack. Artillery and mortar attacks are causing great panic in the targets. Ukrainian soldiers, who are making very critical shots, do not even give the Russian soldiers a chance to get out. The entire attack is monitored by drones, and soon no living movement can be detected in the area. Drones belonging to the 101st Regional Defense Brigade of Ukraine are flying drones in critical areas and launching kamikaze attacks on Russian vehicles. They bypass the vehicle in front and begin attacking the armored infantry carriers behind. 2 Russian infantry carrier vehicles are seen lined up behind each other, filled with soldiers. The soldiers who notice the drone try to shoot it down, but they fail. Finally, a kamikaze attack takes place. Drones are still the most critical technological weapon in this war. Bridges in critical strategic areas and logistics routes have been destroyed by Ukraine. Many areas are filled with hundreds of exploded abandoned tanks and armored vehicles. Neither side can predict where the war will go. Ukraine has turned its war tactics to defense. It is trying to increase its defense as much as possible during the ceasefire process. In response, reports have reflected that Russia has also increased its number of troops and increased defense around the Crimea. Clashes continue, albeit on a small scale, even during the ceasefire period.